this is explosive jump lunges. In football, you're stationary quite a lot and you really need to explode and get off spot fast. This is what this is for. It's going to work your butt or your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and your core, and allow you to generate some force and some power nice and quick. Take a big step forward so that the thigh is parallel to the floor and the knee is at a right angle. Power up for your standing leg, squeezing the butt cheek on that side, and drive up with the arms, keeping your core nice and tight. So one of Ronaldo's key attributes in his game is that turn of pace. So he's going from static, and then the next thing, he's completely gone. So next exercise, backwards facing shuttle sprint. It's going to help your rotational power. So all you're going to need is a high-grade resistance band, but don't worry, if you haven't got that, just get your opponent to put an old t-shirt on. It'll be absolutely fine. So my job, or your job, is to be the anchor. Your opponent's job is to run away from you as fast as they possibly can on your cue. So it's all about the element of surprise. You want to get them to sit down into a low squat, and on your command, it's going to be go, and they will sprint as fast as they possibly can to the other end. So let's give it a go. So let's go. Push, 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 push. So if you do end up using an old t-shirt, it's going to replicate the game even more so because your opponent's always going to be pulling on your t-shirt. Okay, deadlift sprints. Now these aren't for the faint-hearted. They are really, really tough. You're going to use a treadmill. You're not even going to turn it on. You use the resistance of the belt, and that's going to improve your fitness real fast. Okay, so you're going to sprint on the treadmill for 20 seconds. Don't even turn it on. 100% effort. Then jump your feet either side and rest for 40 seconds. Take a nice deep breath. Remember, when you're running on the treadmill, don't let your feet get too close to the end of the treadmill. So next up, we're going to work on some explosive cleans. This is an awesome all-round compound movement. And if you have any weaknesses within your core, this will expose them fast. So your set position is standing behind the bar with your feet hip-width apart and an overhand grip just slightly wider than the shoulders. So from there, you're going to sit down into a squat with most of your weight in your heels, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest up proud. From there, you're going to lock your core and then start the lift so that you can feel the weight of the bar, but don't let it leave the ground. So this is where the power comes in. You're going to drive the bar off your thighs, achieving triple extension of the ankle, knee, and hip joint. Aim to get that bar as far away from the floor as you possibly can before you catch it on your shoulders, elbows high in a low position before you return to standing. From that position, reset the bar on the floor, set yourself up, and repeat it again 4 to 6 times. In football, it's so fundamental to have a nice, strong core for 2 reasons. First of all, it makes you a complete athlete, and then also your limbs, i.e. your arms and legs, can work a lot more effectively without wasting energy. So this is the last exercise, and this is core twist. This is going to work your lower abs, your upper abs, your core, and your rotational strength. This is going to allow you to generate more force when you're trying to sprint. Okay, so first thing, you want to posteriorly rotate your pelvis to the floor so there's no gap between your lower back and the floor. Lift up your feet. If your lower back's already come off the floor, lift your feet higher. Take your left hand behind your head and you're reaching towards your right foot to the opposite side. This is engaging your upper abs and your lower abs at the same time while getting a bit of rotation involved. Look for 5 reps on your left side and 5 on your right. If you can do more, get them in.